Oh my gosh, I didn't even see this. When did I get that? That's one of the items from Jungle Adventure and they are so expensive. Hi there, I'm Amy and welcome back to the channel. Or welcome if you're new here. Today we're just playing through episode 5 of my Life and Death Let's Play series. So we're starting the day off at a reasonable time, because always just heading downstairs to grab some food. And there were 3 main things that I wanted to get done today. So we need to get to Thanatology level 3, both for our Ghost Historian aspiration, as well as for our job. Then hopefully we'll get promoted on Monday. The other Order of Lenore member that we haven't yet spoken to is Zelmira Gomez, so I wanted to go ahead and see her and grab the quest off them. And then because we didn't quite manage to get pregnant last episode, I figured we would invite the Grim Reaper over yet again, and maybe we can advance that part of Xoe's life. So for now, we're just getting ready to head out. I'll just double check on Moana, who looks fine. And then Nyx is being quite noisy, so we'll just say hello to Nyx. I can breed my frogs again, so... Oh, I got a new one. That's nice. In that case, I'm not really sure what to give her. I might just give her another pair, since I've got an extra one of those. And let's teach mimicry again and show affection. Oh, she's so cute. I love the pet crows in this game. Oh, and Nyx has even given us a gift. Let's grab that. I think it was another frog. Nyx knows me well. Right, so for now, let's head on over to Zelmira's house. And here we are at Teardrop Cottage. And I think this is her, actually. Ah, she's actually a teen. I didn't realise that. And we have amazing compatibility, which is nice. So let's go ahead and grab a favour off her. So we have Petal for Your Thoughts. Science claims to have death all figured out, but I think it's much more magical than that. You don't feel the same way? Why don't you compare the two? Let's see what wisdom you can conjure up. And we'll get the Magician Tarot card from this. So let's see what she wants us to do. Oh, so we need to read a Thanatology book. That ties in well with what else we wanted to do today. Where is the front door here? I think it's this one. We'll go ahead and say hi to the other residents of the house while we're here. And since it's Sunday, I'm just double checking what is actually on. It looks like the Crows Crossing Celebration of Life is on. I might skip that for now. Right, and let's just say hello to the other guests at this house, or the other occupants of this house. They don't happen to have a Thanatology book, do they? No. I don't know if looking up historical deaths counts, or if I need to actually buy a book. Oh, okay, yeah, so it's just a skill book that we need. Right, well in that case, let's head on back home. I'll just quickly buy that book that we need. So it's just Thanatology level 1, so let's read that. We also need to grab hold of a death flower, which sounds a little bit more difficult, especially since they're so expensive. I do have a couple of places in this save file where I can grab it, so I'm very tempted to just go ahead and grab it from there rather than going through all of the crossbreeding with the flowers. I did also go ahead and wipe Xoe's bucket list, and then I just brought back the one of the 4 that actually seemed applicable to her. It looks like she's added one herself though, because I didn't tell her to add another one. So she seems to want to explore the Sylvan Glade, which might actually be fun, so we could definitely do that. Also doesn't look like her Thanatology skill is going up, so I'm a bit confused by that. Oh, Stormy, what's wrong? Oh no, Stormy just collapsed! What happened? Oh, Stormy. I don't know why he's done that. I hope he's okay. There doesn't seem to be an option to see what's wrong, so I'm just gonna give him lots of hugs and kisses and hopefully he'll be feeling better soon. Ah, now I can ask what's wrong. And we have a visitor. Oh, Minerva Charm. I'll think about it. I want to check what's wrong with Stormy first. He's hungry! Can he not access this bowl? I'm not really sure what's going on. Call Stormy to eat. And then I guess I'll say hello to Minerva since she's at my door. Right, I'm just going to try reading that Thanatology book again briefly as well, because we're so close to leveling up, but it didn't seem to be affecting my skill. We should be a low enough skill though that I need the first skill book rather than the second one, so I'm not really sure why it didn't seem to be working. Although it is saying 100% complete, I think it might just be glitched. Classic Sims 4. Let's reset Zoe and see if that helps. Nope! Alright, let's reload the lot then. Right, so I've loaded back in, and it still looks like Thanatology is showing as 100% complete, but it's not ticking off. So I'm gonna hope that just time fixes that. Okay, for a second there I thought I couldn't click on the toilet. I'm glad it's still working. However, after speaking to Minerva Chatham, she has mentioned to Xorway something about a place where we should be able to find a death flower. So we're gonna go and see if we can grab one, and hopefully we won't have to pay for it. So here we are in Glimmerbrook, and along this path there is a portal that leads to the magic realm. So we're just gonna head straight into here, and then we should be able to hopefully get our hands on the death flower fairly easily. So here we are at the magic realm. In the Untamed Magic Sage's office, there are some death flowers. Perfect! I'm so happy that they are actually grown here. The plants in this game glitch out so often. I was a little bit worried, but let's just grab one of these. I might grab an extra one just to be safe. I don't think there's much else for us in the magic realm either, so I will head back out. And I think we will need to deliver that death flower to that same order member, so it would be worth going straight back to her house. Hopefully Zelmira's home. I'll spectral unlock this again, so hopefully when I'm next a ghost, I'll be closer to getting another skill point. And here she is, so we can hand this straight to her. And thankfully it actually works. Unlike the last quest with Esther, where I just couldn't give her the item that she wanted. Oh, the glitches in this game really are a pain. I don't think I could play it without mods to fix that.
Oh, Basu!
Hooray! So we got the Magician card. Cast in symbolic wizardry, the magician embodies the notion Fruabu Sol Beluv. He dances between microcosms of time and space, bringing harmony amongst the elements. To conjure his wisdom and ancient power, one may manifest their own most fervent dreams. Behold, the universe's tapestry unfolds, and stars align. Hooray! So we're doing well. We've got 13 of those now, and there are 26 total, so we're actually halfway in the collection, which is really good. And then hopefully we can do a bit more tarot gameplay, because I never bought the one that comes in the normal catalogue, so I haven't actually done that yet. But let's grab the other quest off her as well. So the next one, We All Fall Down. Have you ever honoured the dead? Seasons come and go, much like ourselves, but keeping memories alive allows us to bask in their warmth once again. Give it a try, but if anyone asks, don't tell anyone I said that. So for this one, we need to meet a ghost, create a memorial display, take a photo, and then deliver the photo to the death-obsessed order member. The only thing is we don't really know anyone who's died. I don't know if this household has a memorial display somewhere that I can just test that on. They have a coffin in their house. Getting vampire vibes from that. Okay, unfortunately they don't seem to have a memorial display. I also can't seem to find one nearby, so for now I'm actually just gonna borrow their computer and see if we can get this Thanatology skill glitch fixed. I'm hoping it might just be the skill book. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so we've made it to level 3 of Thanatology. So in that case, I might head home again and see if Grim is around. So we are back home. I'll just grab Zoe a snack. I also want to plant the other death flower that I got. I think they only grow in winter, so it would be great if we swapped that out with these Christmas roses. Oh, reap plant soul. I might try that. I'll harvest and then try that and see what happens. I assume it's probably just going to kill it. Okay, it looks like reaping the plant soul is to do with the actual plant. Oh, the flower. So I'm just going to uproot it and plant the death flower in its place. Right, and I will just... Oh, I can't summon the Grim Reaper. Oh, I guess it's too soon since I last did that. In that case, I will finish this little crystal that I started quite a while back now. And then we will send Xoe to bed. And we should have work tomorrow. Yay! So we can go back to work and hopefully we'll get a promotion, which would be really nice. And here's our little crystal. I'll just pop it on the charging station for now. I think one of the things I will get in the renovation when we finally get around to that is a bed for Stormy. Although he did just wake me up. I don't appreciate that. Hooray! He's learnt not to wake up Sims. Phew. Rise and shine, Xoe. And it's actually rebate day, so this would be great. If I can get a decent amount of money at work today, then we should be able to afford some good things and get some money back. So that's actually fallen perfectly. And it doesn't look like we have any food in the fridge except cake, so I will just quickly cook something new. Xoe's scared from the decor again. I don't understand. Is it the items from Life and Death, maybe? I don't really know what she thinks is so scary. She's looking very cute in this other outfit that I gave her. I really love the casts in the Life and Death pack. We should be able to breed our frogs again as well. So let's do that. I usually just breed them randomly because I'm too lazy to look at what I'm doing. But we're actually doing well. We just got another new frog. We actually have a decent number of satisfaction points too. We've got 2,000, so I might have a look to see if there's something worth buying. I mean, frugal's not a bad idea. And then we don't have to spend quite as much on bills, which would be really nice. I might grab frugal. Ooh. She really just put that plate right next to the sink, didn't she? Come on, wash it up. It's not that far away. We also actually need to get our writing skill up for our aspiration. So while we're waiting to go to work, I think I'll pop to that library in Windenburg again. Oh, it's so snowy here. I didn't realise that it was winter. I guess Ravenwood doesn't snow? I kind of like that it doesn't snow, just because I feel like so many worlds do and it gets a bit much. So work actually starts in an hour, so we're probably not going to skill up in this, but it is going up quite quick, so we'll at least get a bit of a jump start on that for when we next decide to work on it. And let's join Xoe in her, I think this is her 5th day of work now, since she had a day off last week. And we're back at the Headless Quarters. I did miss doing this, so I'm glad to be back. Let's scry for an assignment. Yep, just walk straight through the door. So an assignment has surfaced. We are collecting escaped skulls. It looks like we immediately just need to travel, so let's go ahead and do that. If we can get everything sorted quickly, we can always work on other things like our aspiration, or I don't know if there's a woohoo spot in this particular building. So we're at Sherb's Pastel Beach House. Oh, that's cute. I built this for the Animal Crossing character Sherb. You can find the speed build on my channel if you would like to see it. Also, if you are enjoying the video, be sure to hit that like button, it really does help. We are basically doing what we did in our last work day, it looks like. So I'm just going to reach into these various fishes and close them up as I go, and hopefully we'll get some good things. It looks so sad in the winter. It was meant to be a nice summery house. It really does not suit the cold. I don't even know if anyone lives here, technically. I didn't move anyone into my save file in this house. And there's no one on the lot. So does Grim just have keys to all of the empty houses in the Sims world, perhaps? Just getting the last fish assorted. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see this. When did I get that? That's one of the items from Jungle Adventure and they are so expensive. I just got 9,000 simoleons from reaching into one of these fishes. Oh my gosh. It looks like we're going to be able to do a decent amount of renovating then. Hey, that's part of the job. I'm taking that income. That's more than I get paid for my normal work, but I won't say no. And we're back at the office. So we need to cook Grimbrosia again. This feels very repetitive for what we did last time. I thought we'd do something a bit more different today, so I'm a little bit confused by that. And Grim is looking fantastic in his ridiculous outfit. If anyone knows how to make that function stop with the fashion designer career or whatever it's called, please let me know. I need to know how to stop that. I can't turn it off with MC Command Center, and I don't know if there's another way to turn it off. But I hate it so much. I like all the little decorations they put in this fridge. It's so cute. They have a lot of tasty snacks in here. This is the kind of fridge I would love to have, just for the snacks. And that's the Grim Burger cooked. So let's deliver that. It would be nice if they had that option on here. I'll put it in inventory then and deliver it the other way. Where is that fashionista? Oh, there he is. We also need to release 5 souls, so I will go ahead and do that after this. We're doing well on work performance. It looks like we're already going to get promoted, which is great. So let's go and release the 5 souls. I don't know if there's a way to check what my soul quota is this time. Ah, it's just on the computer. Perfect. I'll double check that because if you remember from the last episode, we actually failed to meet that. We got a very horrible sounding notification telling us that we're bad. But it doesn't look like anything too bad has happened at work, despite not meeting it. So I guess that's something. So our soul quota is 35. Okay, we've done 5 of those so far with the ones we just released. We've got another 11 to go. So we've still got quite a few to collect for the week, which is a little bit worrying, but I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm just going to do a few edits on this building. If you ever want to get into build mode on a lot that doesn't like you doing that, bb.enable build mode is the cheat you want. And I'm just going to grab a love struck for a second. I don't actually remember where they put this item. I'm looking for the cupboard. Okay, well I don't know what category it's under, but I found it. I was kind of hoping that I could slip it in somewhere around here, but I'm going to have to reorganize too much of the bathrooms and it feels like more effort, so I'm just going to go straight for the bush instead. I'm just going to get this one from Werewolves. And let's just quickly try for baby with the Grim Reaper. They're on their way. And hopefully this time we'll actually be more successful. So we'll leave them to it. I think I put the bush in a bit of a bad place. You can see it right through this window. Whoops. Oh my gosh. It's whenever he wears this outfit. He's got that creepy smile again. What is that? Ugh. No thank you. Right, I am going to have AWay take a pregnancy test and hopefully it will have worked this time. Not that I want to look after an infant. She'll probably be too engrossed in her work to actually look after her child, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Not pregnant! Grim, are you busy? We've still got time. I was going to work on my writing skill, but working on my romance skill instead, apparently. Not pregnant. Okay, it's looking like it's really difficult to get pregnant from Grim, which is a bit frustrating, especially because it costs money every time I need to check. I'm not a fan of that. Well, I guess for now, let's work on another work task. See if we can get it done before we leave. Hooray! And we got promoted. So we are now a collections agent and we'll make additional 15 simoleons per hour. Perfect. So let's head on home. We've also got 1 day remaining to reach the soul quota again, apparently. Ooh, and we've got Afterlife Anonymous. We do actually need to go to that. I would like to have a go at renovating first, though. So I'm just going to go ahead and put all the lights on and start renovating. So I would really like to scooch out the side of the building just to make the kitchen a little bit bigger. So I'm going to go ahead and move all of this. I did just realize that I never sold that fancy plate, so I am just going to sell that now and we will get a lot more money for that. That means we can treat ourselves to an actual fence as well, so let's get rid of this thing. It does mean we have to scooch it in a little bit though, because you can't build right on the edge of the lot, but I will sort that out. I might be able to use the new fence, oh, the new gate actually, so I'll try that out. I think it's 4 wide. Hopefully I'm right this time. Every time I try to use it, the entrance to my house isn't quite the right size, so it doesn't really work out. I am also wondering about moving the whole lot to the side so that we can get a bit more of a back garden a bit later on. So I might change this up a little bit. And instead I'm going to pop the fence in just by a couple of tiles. If these trees could disappear so I can see what I'm doing, that would be very helpful. Right, so I'm just going to grab the lot and push it back and just a little bit to the right. I just realized that I'm using debug plants and they're not jumping up, which is really unusual. Normally they do. Hooray! It does center on this lot. That's fantastic. I might also treat us to an actual lamp rather than this one that I got from debug. Oh, we can even use the cute fairy lights. Oh, I forgot about those. I don't know if that looks ridiculous here, but I kind of want to use it. I might do it. Isn't that adorable? I can put bushes on either side as well. Right, let's just extend this out a bit so that we'll have a bit more of a back garden. I probably won't put anything in it at the moment, but it'll be nice to just have it ready. And then we just need to extend this roof out a little bit. I am also tempted to grab a slightly bigger window for the kitchen, so I'm just going to grab this one that I had on the side and pop that there. I think that looks cute. I don't know what the wallpaper is doing in this corner though. I was kind of hoping it would have this detailing, but it just won't, so I guess we'll just have to pretend not to see it. They just need to give us these pieces separately, and then we can put them where we want them. But no. I also wanted to make the outside of the house look a little bit more fancy, so I'm actually just going to swap out some of the fixtures for the stone ones. I think we need a trim round here though. That fence is a little bit big, so it's overhanging, which doesn't really look right. I don't think the new trim is right for this. It's a bit too big, so I'm just going to see if I can colour match this one instead. I'm actually tempted to pop this around the entire house. I think I might add a bit of extra fun detailing. And then if we go back to spandrels from Life and Death, I just want to add these in. I'd also love to have some little planter boxes, maybe just one up here. I feel like that looks really cute. I might put one on this side as well. Also gonna just pop the height of that roof down by 1. Probably a good job that we reduced the bills earlier in the episode. I think we're gonna need that. Since the stairway to Xoe's house is actually a little bit skinnier than the fence, I'm just gonna extend this out a bit. I'm gonna try and make it look kind of natural. I don't really want to fully extend the stairs out because I hate how that looks so much. I have also just realized that I need to match the stair railing. There we go, that looks better. Got the hissing noise that the terrain paint makes is actually horrendous. I think I will just extend this out fully instead as well. I'll probably put a bit of a patio over here at some stage in the future too. And then I think that the last thing I want to do on the outside at the moment is to just grab one of these chimneys. See how that looks. I think it's that roof colour, but not the yellow, if possible. This is another moment where I really wish that you could pick which part of the item you want to change. I mean, there is yellow in that window, but I think that just looks a bit weird. I might leave the chimney for now altogether. I also lied, I'm not quite done on the outside because I need to add back my bushes. So I'm just going to get the debug ones from Life and Death. Oh, I love having better build by. This is so much easier when I can just get them out of the catalogue. And there we go. Into the interior then. I'm just going to get rid of these items because they are all debug. I think that's an actual item. Right, I'll start in the kitchen in that case. So I'll just move these counters around and grab another one in the corner. I would also absolutely love to have some upper cabinets, so I might go ahead and grab those as well. I just really think it helps make it look a little bit more full. And then I can't remember how much the hardware is. It's very expensive. might leave those for now because that will be my entire budget at that point. And instead I might grab something for the living room as well. So we've got this love seat, or the much bigger sofa, and I think I want to grab this one. I'll probably grab it in the cream colour. And then I want that event reward from quite a while ago for the cushions, just to help bring a bit more colour in. The Modern Luxe kit has a little cushion as well. That might be better. Okay, that is so much nicer. I love the gold and the grey on that. I'm going to switch these ones out for that one. I think it would also be great to have some of the bigger bookshelves in this room, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab a couple of those. So they are actually a bit expensive, and I did mention that I wanted to get Stormy something, so I'm actually going to go ahead and grab Stormy a little cat tree instead, and we'll save the bookshelves for next time. I'm not really sure if any of these are gonna go with this decor style, so let's see if we can find a decent enough cat tree. I think that one's quite cute. I will have to move this shelf though. And then Stormy's food can just go in this corner. Perfect. And the last thing I suppose would maybe just to get a bit of some curtains on this wall would be really nice. If we can get another window as well, I think that would look great. Also just gonna grab one of these paintings from the Life and Death pack. I think would look nice in here. I'm also going to grab a mirror from Growing Together. It's a bit unfortunate that it's just kind of facing the bed, but there's not really much space in here. And one last thing is I think I'll upgrade Zoe's toilet. I'm tempted to use this one. It's a bit weird. It's from the Magic Realm pack, but I think it matches pretty well with the gold accents. And so it might be a bit of fun. I am also going to grab the mirror from the pack too and just pop that in here. And I think that will do now for the renovations. I think the house looks a lot cuter from the outside. I like that it's got a bit more space. When I originally built it, this was kind of the size I did want it to be, but because I wanted to make it a starter home, I had to sacrifice a few things. And I really like that the kitchen's much more spacious. I think it's great. And there's a lot more to the living room now. I think that's cute. Although I did kind of forget to move the gramophone. I don't like that it's on the coffee table, but there's not really another surface to put it on just yet. So it will have to stay there for a little bit longer. I think I will leave the episode here though, and we will go to Afterlife Anonymous next time. I might just pop Zoe over there now though, so that we don't forget. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to let me know if there's anything in particular you'd like to see in the next episode. And if you're not already, be sure to subscribe and enable notifications so you'll know when I next upload the video. Thanks so much for watching, and I really hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye now!